Now, hello there, everyone, and today we will be reviewing a Holo car. Shocker. Um, but it is more than that. It is a mega, I guess, Mattel building shop now. They call it that. I'm not even joking. More, they could be calling. They've been changing their names for years now, and it's confusing even me. But it is Mattel's building shop, Hot Wheels, um, Project GTP hypercar. Now, this is really cool. It does come with your tire parts in case you want to change out the look on it from silver to gold and black. Only the rims, nothing else, which is fine. And they do give you a lot of stickers in case you want to make it more customizable, which I think is really cool. And this was only $20 actually, and you can find it in Walmart's and pretty much any store. I know they also have a Ferrari out too, which I may pick that one up because not many people know the Ferrari, but I do like cars. Um, I mean, not even like the person who likes cars, but that's just me being me. But I will say this is actually decent. It is a 1/30 32 scale. I'm not joking. That's really what it says back here. You can't see it. It's reversible on my screen. But let's take a closer look at what it comes with. And I'll be honest here, it comes with a lot, not that much, and it comes with a little at the same time. So let's look at that.
We'll take a closer look at the Hot Wheels project CTP hypercar. Now, not many people know this about me. Shocker, not many people know things about me. I like cars. Well, I'm a car person. I grew up around cars. I've been with my dad working on cars, and I do like certain car stuff. I'm very much into car stuff and like memorabilia, like items, if that makes any sense. Now, this is a futuristic type car, which is the Project GTP, which is a hypercar basically, from the brand right here, Cadillac. Let me see, Cad, Coloroid, yeah, Coloroid, whatever. And they do give you a hubcap with it, which I do like for once because it is Mattel, so hey, it's a good offer. And I will say, compared to the car model, and you do get a actually decent comparison. I think the actual Hollow card looks actually really good. Black bottom, fantastic hollow material, which I love hollow cards. I would say I have never said this ever on my channel, and I probably never will. After this, I grew up with Hot Wheels so much that I had so many in my room that I had like a whole shelf of them. My uncle built me a custom shelf where I could just hang it up on the wall, and I had like over like 100, and he put like two shelves with them for me on one wall and then the other side of the room. So I had two of them, and then he built me a custom ramp, and I love that thing because I put it in front of my TV, or if I and let's say this is the ramp, it'll be from right here to TV to the bed, and I put a notebook right here, so it was same go and the car go up, and it was like and it was like two cars raced down, and I had one of those, and it been so long since I never had one of those, and parts were nowadays. But like, go back to the review. Sorry. I'm just thinking about a lot of the stuff that I had. Now I would say the actual car model didn't take me long to build. I thought it would take me longer, but it took me I think an hour to build. I think. And bottom very clean looking. Some scissors stick out, but whatever. The windows do open up, which is a shocker. Let me open with this rifle, and it does open up actually. From what I know, I think you can. Yeah, you can open it up. So in case you wanna, I guess have a Megasa character and put inside. I don't know if they actually can fit in there. Unless you figure a way out. These things do have their problems of they do move too much, so that's annoying. I'll be honest here. Uh, I would say tires are pretty decent. These do stick to the ground, kind of. So they do stick them. And if you want to change your rims, you can. All you need to do is pop it out. Is just pop it out in general, and then get the little thing and just put it on there, and then you got the gold rims. I don't have the gold rims on there. I tried them. They're not the best looking one. I do like the silver ones. They look a lot more better. I will say it looks really good because I thought it was so like so weird it's a fucking car, but I love how it looks. The gaps, the short tires, how thick they are. Everything about it looks so good. And I will say there's not much to talk about in general. Shocker, I don't even talk about this much. But it's cool that you get a hover car with it to see how much a comparison of it is to the actual to like actual model you build for yourself. And it is so good as a decent thing to have on your table. You can have it on your table, which I actually will. And it's so awesome, so awesome. So I get to my final thoughts on this. So yeah.
And I will say it's really cool for actual car model. I do like car models. I'm gonna be real here. I don't have many in my collection. I normally collect like model kits, some helmets, um, and stuff like that. And having car model in my collection feels a lot more cooler to me. I'm not saying for you it's for cool to be have one. Do your thing, have money, spend how you like. I'm not gonna say, oh, if you have money, buy the car model if you're not cars. But I will say it looks fantastic of a model, and it's decently sized for once. And I will say I would pick up the bigger models, which they have some that are like 55, like 52, 55, and some of them are like $100, which I would say they're too pricey for me. But I buy model kits and transformers that I got over $100, so technically I can't say nothing much, can I? Or for God's sake, my Devastator I have in my background. Well, we can't see as much in this angle. Let's see. Back here, you can barely see him back there. Whatever. That guy in total was like, I think almost like 300. But for all the parts, you do get two parts, like two arms, two legs, and the body together. But yet again, that's like 90 to 114 each, depending where you look at it. So, I mean, technically, hell, I spend more money on actual things that cost a lot more money than it should. But, I mean, this is very decent of a car size, and I didn't have anything compared to, so that's on me for not having anything compared to. You can say, oh, grab Transformer. Transformer is the best way to do a second person. I'm going to be right here. So I'm not going to do that part to say, oh, I'm going to compare it to a Transformer. Well, vehicle mode. I'm not gonna do that, but I would grab more vehicles like this because they're so compact, small. You can put on your desk, on your wherever you like to actually, and it's fit fine if you have a car collection. And I don't mind the little studs stick out. They're so not that much or minor. So hey, go what you think with. So I hope you have a good day, y'all. Everything should be in my description below, and I'm pointing towards my crotch region, but whatever. Where I am with hurting me and stuff like that, and I am out for today because I have work today. I'm kind of tired. I got like 20 minutes of sleep, so I'm gonna help that today. So yeah, peace out.